I need to put this thing up on the thing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I turned it on too soon. Okay. I got excited for a minute. So many stories going on out here.
Okay.
Of course, we're gonna talk about the BET Awards. That the good,
Oh,
the
yeah,
bad,
and the
and the ugly. But
ugly.
I think that's gonna take up a lot of time.
Oh,
So
okay.
I
You want
think
to start with that
I
first?
want to start off with the Supreme Court
Ruling.
ruling first, and what's going on with
Oh,
that.
that was the special report. Because when I turned on the View today,
Uh-huh.
they had just ended a special report.
That's the special report.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Okay.
America now has a king. You thought that we ran away from it, didn't you?
Our founding fathers was running from that.
And the Supreme Court just went back to us having a king.
I guess man can never get away
Man
from having a rule.
Man
one rule over
cannot
them.
get away from
We
having
can't
a
handle
king.
freedom because we argue and fuss too much.
Can't.
We need one person to say no, yes, go.
We gotta have a king.
Isn't that something?
We have to have a dictator.
Wow.
We have to give somebody complete power
yes.
over everything that we do.
Yes.
Above the Congress, above the Senate, above the Supreme Court. The president is now the most powerful being on the face of the planet Earth.
If he becomes like a
Earth, not just America. Earth. Because America's the strongest country right now.
Okay.
So if he wants to get rid of Putin, he can.
Okay.
He can do whatever he wants. You can have whatever you like. It's like T.I. Total immunity. They crack me up when they say, well, not total. There's a couple of things. No. It's total immunity.
So what was the ruling?
All right, let me turn on Grubhub and Uber Eats first, because I don't want to miss getting a call when we start talking about this. But remember when Comover appealed to the Supreme Court to give him total immunity? Pretty much to help, so he wouldn't he wouldn't get in trouble for interfering with the
legal, the January 6th stuff or the Georgia stuff.
Everything. And election interference, and also the insurrection on January. Well, you know what they did a few days ago with the January 6th thing, saying that everybody is not going to be prosecuted the same way. So you might have kicked in the door and I walked in, but we're not going to be prosecuted the same way. So you're the guy, back in the day, you're the guy that actually hung the black guy from the tree, and I stood around and watched it, cheered. I shouldn't be charged the same thing.
Right.
Even though I was part of the crowd that dragged the man down to the tree, I didn't put the noose around his head.
I didn't touch the rope.
I didn't put the rope around his neck, and I didn't hang him in Times Square.
Right.
I just helped drag him out of the bed. And then another guy, well, I didn't drag him out of the bed, but I was part of the group that marched him down to the tree and hung him. So we all three got to be... Now, keep in mind, unless you are some old poor Hispanic or black guy in a car with a gangbanger, and you happen to be the guy that does the driving, while the other guys do the shooting, all of y'all going down the same way. They don't care that you was the guy driving and the other guy was the guy shooting.
So pretty much the RICO charge thing don't apply at all.
Not to them. Not to the white people that marched inside the Capitol.
There was a reason for them doing that. They had legitimate reason.
Right. And they shouldn't all be tried the same. Just like all the people in the Young Thug thing, they shouldn't all be charged the same. But it's not the same.
Now, one of the things that I'm wondering with the Supreme Court thing and the ruling, do you think the ones that he put in there, they have some skeletons in their closet?
Of course. They all bought and paid for.
And they don't want the skeletons to come out.
Girl, they all bought and paid for it. You already know Uncle Thomas, Uncle Tom Kevin, whatever his name is.
All three of them.
Well, 6 of them voted for him.
Oh, okay.
Well, he put them in there. He getting ready to put 2 more in there because y'all getting ready to vote Comover.
The 6 that were voted in by the Republican Party.
All voted for him.
Yeah. And we have how many? 9?
9. And he's getting ready to put 2 more, just so you know. But anyway, Well, that's for the people that, they decide this election is not important. Anyway, Sotomayor, or Mayor, whatever her name is. It's Sotomayor, I think. She's one of the ones that voted against the Supreme Court ruling that the president has total immunity.
And the black lady too?
Yeah, the three. The other ones, of course. The three liberal Supreme Court justices led by Sotomayor warned democracy is at risk after the Supreme Court's trumped the presidential immunity case. In a devastating 6-3 decision issued Monday, the conservative supermajority of the Supreme Court did what it was installed by Trump to do. Remember, most of them was put in by him. The Constitution shields Trump from criminal liability for crimes he committed in office. The case was brought to the Supreme Court by Trump in an attempt to evade prosecution for his alleged attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. Sotomayor says the decision effectively gives a green light to all future presidents to commit as many crimes as they want while in office. The justice says the president is now king and is above the law. That came from the Supreme Court justice mouth. She called him a king, or any president now is now considered a king.
It'd be no reason to even have them.
He could get rid of them if he wants to.
Exactly. We don't need a Supreme Court judges, because they're I don't know what it is, because they can be bought and sold too. You almost want AIs to do this.
AI is going to take over.
AI needs to take over, because at least, aside from the person who creates the AI software, if they don't create it in a Republican mindset,
yep,
or a Democratic mindset, AI should be fair. Treat everything fair. Oh, he's a president, but no, he messed up.
No, you answer to the Supreme Court, you answer to Congress, and you answer to the Senate. Nobody has complete control over anything, because then you can say that you acting out of your presidency.
Yeah.
If I decide to shoot your plane down, I could say, well, somebody told me something internally. I don't have to share that with you. I had to shoot that plane down with all those people on it. I was after somebody that was on that plane. And you can't prosecute me for that. I'm president.
Well, what can we do about the ruling?
Well, I did. There's nothing you can do. So now,
you mean if we can't even win the crowd, win your freedom?
No.
What can they do?
Nothing. There's nothing you
they
can do.
They can boycott. They
nothing.
Well, people threaten.
There's nothing you could do.
No. People go extreme. And threaten.
Let's see what came in.
These lives may be threatened. They may have to have security.
Panda Express.
Okay. They may have to have security. We got crazy people in this world.
What are you talking about?
As far as
who has? Oh, the
rulings. Yeah.
You know what Panda Express is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What was I going to say?
So more specifics on.
Oh, nothing you could do. Nothing you could do. So the question lies: is old senile Biden gonna take advantage of this ruling? No, he's not. You know why? Because I feel he's ridiculous.
What do you mean take advantage?
Now he has immunity. He can do whatever he wants to now. If I was him, I wouldn't leave. I would interfere with the election. I'll make sure that Trump don't win. I'll do everything now. I'm the king.
It was one comment that Taraji Henson made on the show, the Black BET Awards, and I thought about you. She said it's time to play chess, y'all.
They don't. They play checkers. The Democrats are ridiculous.
Said it's time to play chess. And
y'all,
I thought about what you said.
That's why I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. Both parties are stupid. Yeah. But the Democrats are dumber.
But you know what?
It's like the movie Dumb and Dumber. The Democrats are dumber.
Now, it's the Supreme Court ruling that they ruled today. It does take effect for Biden.
Yes, all presidents.
So Biden can do.
Is he gonna play chess or is he gonna play checkers?
Now,
you just gave me immunity.
I would go back to say, what do y'all got to say about me in Ukraine?
Nothing. I'm doing everything. If I was Biden, I'd show my butt.
What do y'all have to say about my son Hunter?
Nothing. I'm pardoning Hunter.
Wow.
I'm pardoning anybody. What y'all got for me? If I was Biden, if he wasn't so senile, I'll go out with a bang. If I'm going out in a bang. Remove me from the White House. I refuse to go. What you gonna do? I'm gonna interfere I'm gonna interfere with what's going on. I'm gonna do the same exact thing that Trump did. I'm gonna do the same thing.
They are 100% thinking that Trump's gonna win.
If he don't win,
because they acting up.
Yeah.
That they really feel in their spirit.
Yeah.
That he's gonna win. What would happen if he didn't? What would they do? It's gonna backfire on them.
Well, what they did is they did it. If he don't, he can still, while he's still president, act up on the way out and still be under immunity again. In other words, he could storm the Capitol again, I guess, if he wants to. They're not gonna do nothing. He the president. He the king. Long live the king.
Oh, I'm saying if he loses.
You mean if he loses?
If he loses, he has no leg to stand on. So like you're saying, he has a lot to lose to not become president again. Because immune was when he was president. There's anything he does now, he's a citizen.
If y'all never listened to what we told y'all before, if you don't have God and have him be over your house, I don't know what to tell you. You know where it is?
It's over there.
Okay. I don't know. I asked you if you knew where it was. Do I need to turn this on? Let me turn this on, y'all. The navigation.
Maybe I'm in the wrong part of the mall.
Head north.
Go north. Watch out. Okay. Let's just go follow this. Okay, keep straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt it was over here.
All right. If y'all ain't never prayed, y'all better pray like y'all ain't never prayed before.
King man. It was like Rudy's when she was playing checkers with each person. King man. That's what Trump is saying.
You know what? And the thing about it that makes it so ridiculous is even if you are a Trump a Trump supporter. Why would you believe that a president should have total immunity? You can still be a Trump supporter and still be like, no, I have common sense too.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on in that mindset to think that that's okay.
Because it's always good, I told you, why the person you like is in power.
I think they're still
when your person you like is not in power,
but you know what?
The other person still gets all of those same rules for them.
But keep in mind, all of the things he's done or has done or will be doing, it doesn't supersede what their feelings are for processes and all of that in place. With Social Security, with migrants, with LGBTQ, all of that is number one to them. They can care less if he's flawed, character flaws. He can cuss people out, call women names. I want him to still sign a bill where we're not getting taxed a lot.
Right, but that's separate than you saying your president should have total immunity.
They don't care because they want him to be free to be in
office. But he's not always going to be in office. That same rule works for the person you like.
If he's in the king, if we set
you're right. He is going to always be in office.
He's never leaving. He's going to change democracy as we speak.
You're right.
Laws will be changed, and he will have his Supreme Court people help him do that. We will go back to how England is.
No Putin.
And Putin.
So he's going to be another Putin.
Yeah.
He's going to be president until somebody gets rid of him.
Exactly. Or till he dies.
Okay.
Watch your door.
That's one of the things, y'all. I'm gonna take y'all in with me. We going to pick up Panda Express. Our first pickup. This is for Grubhub.
Remember the name?
Yeah. All right. Y'all better pray. If you got any kind of a prayer life. Yeah. See how this works out. All right, pick up for Amanda. Panda Express, y'all. Panda Express. When we get back in the car, I think I'm gonna talk about the BET Awards, y'all. If you watched it, let us know what you think. Comment down below. We're gonna give the good, the bad, and the ugly on it. For Amanda. Thank you. You too. Alright, here we go. Alright, let me turn y'all back around. All right, I told him we're going to talk about the BET Awards. The good, the bad.
Everybody named Mama talking about it.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I'll ask you first before I start giving my opinion.
Everybody's
then.
giving opinions and different things, too.
Where are you seeing it at? Hold on.
Facebook postings.
Hold on. Oh, you can turn around. Oh, you're not talking about like on the news or nothing?
Mm-mm. Well, some news, like updates, those kind of news updates.
Let me see. Where we going? Okay. My mouth is dry. We got any more water?
Yeah.
Can you get some before you pull off? My mouth is too dry.
Just use the one I have in my purse.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
We want the funk. Louder. Hey. King Kunta.
Which way?
83.
Turn right toward Northeast End
83.
Avenue.
So whatever way you want to get there. Okay.
Head north, then turn right.
Let me turn this down. Okay. Whatever way you want to get there. All right. BET Awards. First, you tell me what you heard first.
Well, people gave opinions on the overall show. Usher's awards separately, and all of the people that was involved in that. And then Taraji as host.
Mm-hmm.
And the undertones of different topics. People gave updates about overall the different artists that were on there. Definitely Lauryn Hill and the Fugees.
Okay.
People were excited about that. And then just certain people in their comments, like Killer Mike or other things. So it was mainly the Usher award.
Okay.
Turn right or left?
83.
I mean, right or left?
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So
let's start off. I don't know why my voice is gone. Let's start off with the opening. Okay. Meg Thee Stallion. Okay. We all knew what Meg was gonna do. Come out half naked and shake her butt. That's what Meg does. So I don't think there was any surprises with that. Was you surprised? Did you even watch it?
yeah,
Oh.
I mean, I watched as much as I could.
Okay. With her shaking her butt.
After a while, I got tired of the butt shaking.
Well, that's everybody, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I would turn.
Then Taraji came out and did a parody of They Not Like Us. I thought that was funny because
Dressing
I love
like he did.
well, y'all know I love Kendrick.
Yes.
So it would make sense for me to like her doing a thing because I know Drake was
She didn't have to have the grill.
no, because Kendrick don't have no grill.
No, I didn't understand that.
But it was funny because for people to say, well, it wasn't Kendrick, she didn't do his version. She didn't know. She dressed like him.
Yeah.
And she went down the stairs and shook DJ Mustard's hand.
And
so
she did the melody of it.
yeah, so it was him. And wop wop wop, all words that was Kendrick. It
And
wasn't just
if she held one word like
yeah, it wasn't just a parody using the beat and then just changing the words. It was a parody, obviously, of the diss that Kendrick Lamar did to BBL Drizzy. So that's what was funny to me. So you know I'm gonna like that automatically because I don't like Drake and I like Kendrick. Okay, or I'm not gonna say I don't like Drake.
Right.
I'm like Kendrick. I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acted tough. I like comic, funny Drake, the one that's on TV shows and movies or whatever, and he's a good actor. That Drake I like. The one that tries to be tough and all this other street dude and started from the bottom and all this, I don't like that Drake. Okay, so I thought that was funny. When you get to the light, make it right. I didn't like every single female that performed.
Except Lauren.
You making it right. Chuck and Ambrose, whatever her name is, with the big hat that did the thing to Usher.
Yeah.
They had to shake their butt.
Everybody twerked. Everybody. Half naked.
What's going on?
Showing their butt. Patting their butt. Twerking their butt. I was so afraid that the two little girls, T.I.'s daughter.
I know, they so.
I said, please don't let them twerk.
Absolutely not.
And they did.
You know T.I. and Tiny ain't gonna let T.I., the one that follows his daughter to the gynecologist. You think he was gonna be letting little Aries twerk on stage?
Oh, my women. And one of the comments.
Here's the sad thing. They performed, but they couldn't sit in the audience because it was too nasty. They wasn't in the audience, the two little girls.
Oh, the little girls.
The show was too nasty for them to look at
You know what? Somebody had all of the different postings and stuff on social media. A few people were saying, and a lot of times black women get concerned
Characterized
about us being looked at
too sexual. Yeah,
we're always sexualized.
Always.
And you see this
even in slavery.
Yes,
and we always been sexualized. And here's the thing, I don't mind twerking and all of that, but it can't be all you see. Back in the day, you had your little Kims, and even back in Mama and those days, you had the people that was raunchy, but not everybody was raunchy.
Yes, it's like they competing. Who's the raunchiest? Who shakes
They don't
more?
show you if you're not raunchy.
Yeah, we got people twerking in church. There's people who do video recapturing people having a shout and they twerking. Really?
That part I did not like. I didn't like the fact that everybody dressed nasty.
Yeah.
Nobody dresses normal anymore. What's going on with that?
That's why I was surprised that the one, what's her name, Mary?
Yeah.
Whatever her name is.
Yeah.
I did like that scene. The
Who
red
is, what
hat.
are you talking about?
She didn't sing all that.
She didn't sing that good.
She didn't sing, but she looked good in that hologram thing.
Yeah.
I like that because I was looking at how each person was presenting themselves and how different they were. I like, what's her name?
Mm-hmm.
She changed outfits each time.
Who? Taraji?
No.
It
was
Monet.
It's understood when
I know you talking
Taraji
about.
changed it. It was something cute she did where they took their jackets off and put each other's
jackets
back
on. And she did Michael Jackson.
On.
She did
So
a
there were
tribute to
little
Michael
bits
Jackson.
and pieces of the creativity I did like.
I liked her. She wasn't dressed raunchy at the end.
Mm-hmm.
When she brought her mom up on stage.
Yeah.
I thought that was nice.
Yeah.
She was pretty decent throughout the show. She was decent. She wasn't
real vocal.
ghetto fabulous.
Yeah.
Like Sexy Red. And I like Sexy Red. I think her as a person, I like her genuinely.
Okay.
As a genuine human being. But I can't have all Sexy Red songs. Everybody can't be saying my baby daddy and
Right.
but we had Chicken Head and stuff like that and Project Pat them back in the day.
Yeah.
So I understand that. You can have it,
And what
but
was,
it can't be all your music.
yeah. And
The
what
next
was,
street
what's
you're
her
gonna make a
name?
left.
This one here.
Yeah.
What's her name with the blonde, the short blonde that be with the Kardashians?
Who are you talking about?
That sang, performed.
She be
I'm
with
not. She was with Taylor Swift in the thing. She performed.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it.
Famous name, blonde. I can't think of their names because I gotta give you descriptions because I don't know these ladies'
And it was
names.
short.
It was blonde, and she did her little twerking too.
No, her hair was short.
I think it was blonde short, or she may have. It wouldn't have been long because she don't usually wear her hair long. Sometimes she wears short.
Let's
she was
drop
with
this
Taylor
off
Swift.
first. Make a left here. You must be talking about Ice Spice. Make a left here,
Ice
right
Spice.
here. It must be this. It must be this thing. This.
So should I go here?
Hold on, y'all. Stop right here. Hold on.
Fire department.
Yeah, hold on. With Grubhub, you got to go out and go into a whole nother thing. I can't stand it. Hold on.
One of the firemen wants.
Located at salon, side of the fire station, right here.
Oh. Which door?
3B.
Oh, okay.
It's good she said something, because, girl, yeah, we wouldn't have known you was the fire station. I mean, we thought you was the fire station. Amanda. I thought you was the fire station. All right, let me take a picture. Just follow the prompts. If you're doing Grubhub or DoorDash or any of them, you just follow the prompt. It's very simple. Okay, I took a picture. I'm gonna hit OK. Submit photo. Swipe to deliver. Success. Then we move on to the next. Let me turn Uber back on. No, her hair not blonde.
What is it?
Red or orange or something.
Yeah, it's a bright color.
It's always orange or something. Or red.
But what's her name again?
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice.
She was disgusting.
She was. She did okay in the.
She worse than Meg.
I was like,
her panties was all up her butt.
She was actually wearing her. It turned into thongs, and I'm like,
she had on lingerie.
Yeah, and even the lady that they brought out that said that she's been country music for the. She was
disgusting. No woman was fine.
Gosh,
they nasty.
I was like, why y'all gotta have twerking contests?
So go right.
You got another pickup?
If it takes it.
Oh.
It's
what is this?
Uber.
That's a little hidden place we didn't see.
And then just go back out to what you call the street. Oh Lord Jesus. Hold
teriyaki
on.
Madness is making me want to teriyaki madness.
Okay, but anyway. So everybody was it's still working on it. So just go on. Just turn down here and go back that way.
Okay.
A lot of times with Uber now, see, they gave it to another driver. A lot of times with, it don't matter. A lot of times with Uber, sometimes it'll ring directly on your app and you accept it. Or sometimes it'll say, do you want this order? And you say yes, and it'll say working on it. It's trying to see if it's another driver that's closer to the place.
That it says yes right away.
So I said no. I said yes, and then it said working on it. And then it said another drive gave to another driver. So that means there's another driver that's actually closer to the restaurant, and Uber's gonna give it. It's a computer, so it'll either give you something automatically, or it'll say, "Do you want this?" And you say yes. And it's still not going to, it may not give it to you. You may give it to somebody else. So that's what it did with this one. Okay. But anyway, no, you're talking about Ice Spice.
Ice Spice, okay.
Who was disgusting.
All these women, it was women ruled that night.
Aside from many women.
Aside from the women, all of the women selected for Usher's tribute, the first guy came out. And everybody was like, I get what they were doing, like another side of how Usher always, razzmatized the women.
That wasn't good for him.
Well, I thought that he kind of liked that.
I know, but it wasn't a good tribute to him.
No, it wasn't. The vocals were not all strong.
They could have got Sierra. They could have got,
Now, a lot of people did like.
They could have got Chris Brown.
A lot of people did say Keke Palmer sings well. They didn't know that.
Keke Palmer.
She did okay.
See, I didn't like her.
She did okay. She did better than the other ladies.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, she did. And she did it dancing. She did runs, riffs, and she's dancing. Yeah. Some of those women standing still didn't sing good.
I agree. I think Keke Palmer is a good singer. It's okay.
But that's not what she's known for.
She needs to stay at acting. Yeah. That's my opinion. Yeah. I don't think she's a strong
Where
singer.
am I going?
To McDonald's.
Oh.
I don't think she's a strong singer,
But she can sing.
but she can sing.
Like, well,
she's like Taraji
she's
in the
like
movie.
Taraji. They act, sing, dance.
But they're not Jamie Foxx.
Oh.
Jamie
no.
Foxx can sing.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not old, Jamie. He's a good
Yeah,
singer.
He's a good actor and he's a good comedian.
He's a great actor. He's a
Yeah.
great comedian, and he's a
Yeah.
great singer.
Yeah. So
Keke Palmer is a good, okay
she's trying
singer.
to get there, though. She's trying to get there.
She's a good, great actress. She should stay at acting. Taraji P. Henson is a great actress.
T.I.'s daughter, when they were interviewing her on the red carpet, and that's what they call it.
Is it Aries, the little one?
The one that was in the thing.
Yeah, Aries.
They asked her, who would you like? What famous person or singer that you would love to sing with? Keke Palmer.
Aww.
She's cute.
I love Aries.
She's cute. So
she acts like a little girl.
that was the cleanest act. Their act and Lauryn Hill.
Oh, we'll talk about Lauryn Hill at the end.
Was that
Aries.
when you were going? Yes. I was like, who was my sister yesing to? Yeah.
When you got me stuck. All right, let me go to Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
First of all, we already know she crazy as a jaybird, but that's okay. We love her. I don't know what she was wearing.
She had enough clothing on to dress every woman that was on that stage. It was like a circus top.
She couldn't even move because she had so much fabric. Now,
like
Lauryn, come on now.
I like the headpiece.
Yeah.
But that's funny.
But she's Lauryn Hill,
Yeah.
so we'll give her a pass.
Oh my God, I love her.
Just to hear her voice again.
Yes.
It's so missed. It's needed.
Yes.
Lauren, we need you.
She's one of
Just
a
like
kind.
Drake put that fake Tupac out. Kendrick, we need you. Somebody need to put a fake AI out. Lauren, we need you.
And her son, he did well.
He was very good.
Well. You told me he sang in the movie. The Bob Marley movie.
Oh, we'll talk about that. That movie won too.
Okay.
The Bob Marley movie. EE 801.
Don't you need a number?
EE 801. Y'all remember EE 801?
Yeah, right.
All right, take y'all with me. EE 801. All right, here we go. Turn y'all around.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I always leave it for the girls. Well,
Hopefully it's ready or close to being ready. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get the next person to come over here. EE 801. Hope we don't have to wait a long time. 801. I like when they come out and tell you they're working on it or give you some feedback. That's great customer service. If you walk into a place and they don't acknowledge you or say anything, that's not good customer service. But it's good customer service. Is even if the person has to wait, they'll come and tell you, I'm waiting a little few minutes or working on it or something. So that's just the key to people if you want to have good customer service, which a lot of people don't. So that's good. I still don't want to wait, but thank you. You too. All right. All right, y'all. Here we go. I was telling them it's good customer service when you waiting and they tell you working on that or
Oh yeah.
don't just leave you there, don't say
They
nothing.
acknowledge that you're there.
Yeah, don't say nothing. But all right, so this is Uber. I don't have to go out of the app to go to the navigation, which I love. So you're gonna go to 83.
In turn.
So that way.
Left.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Go this way.
Why are you going this way? Oh, not to cross.
To be at the
yeah,
light.
you're right. Okay. What was I saying? We was
Oh,
talking about
you
the beat.
talking-
Oh, Lauryn Hill. Left and then left. I was talking about Lauryn Hill. About her fabric that she
yeah.
that she was
Her
wearing.
outfit. Big outfit, I should say.
Glam Love says hi. Hey, how you doing? Okay, so getting away from the outfit because it was ridiculous. We love Lauryn Hill.
What were you yapping about? Like when the Fugees all came together?
When Wyclef came out. Yeah. Because we haven't seen the Fugees.
I got to go back to the beginning, her first song. When they introduced her, what did she come out with?
I don't know that song. That was probably a new one.
Oh, okay.
It was good though, because it was Lauryn Hill.
So I missed a little bit before her son started singing.
It doesn't matter what Lauryn Hill sings. I don't care. I'm listening.
Oh,
Then she did sing her song from the album.
okay.
Y'all, my brain is freezing. You know. Right.
Can't think of it now.
Anyway, she sung that, and then Wyclef came out, and her and Wyclef did "Ooh La La La." So then we was jumping up and down, and I wanted that to be more the rest of the show. I wished it would have been more. I wished it would have been more Fugees, to be honest with you. So ooh la 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 la. Okay, so her and Wyclef did that thing, and they closed the show really.
Okay.
And it was absolutely.
It's like drop the mic after that.
It was dropped. You going to that dental place you always go to.
Oh, okay.
And it was absolutely probably to that same girl that always orders.
She orders a lot. We pick up the same people sometimes. We come in there and say, "Hey, it's Ginger. Hey, Susan, how you doing?"
They ought to know you. You've been in there so many times.
Well,
but
they're so
anyway,
busy, they don't talk.
Anyway, Lauryn Hill, and then I actually saw some people like in the shade room or whatever saying, why do people make such a big deal about her? She only had one album. I'm sitting here going,
so did Anita Baker.
Lenore, it's people
and
that,
Anita Baker is wonderful.
Here's the thing that I'm starting to understand. When you start arguing with people and stuff, you can't argue with people that's stupid.
There's not been another Lauryn Hill since
the other people was answering saying, "What are you? Were you born yesterday? Are you dense?" Lauryn Hill rapped with the Fugees. What are you talking about?
And Sister Act, joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee.
Well, we talking about.
Come on, that's Lauryn Hill.
But yeah, but the thing is.
Lord of glory, Lord of glory.
All right. You want to show everybody you can sing?
I can sing. I don't sing like Lauryn Hill.
All right.
That's my girl.
You see the name?
Ooh. I can't even say that.
Well, give her food.
Oh, Lord. There's names that we can't even pronounce, y'all.
Give her food.
Let that loud motorcycle go by.
But the bottom line is, sometimes you can't get in arguments with people. Because you on a whole nother planet. If you saying why Lauryn Hill she's overrated, or why do people make such a big deal? She only had one album. You're a moron. And you can't argue with people that's just stupid. Sometimes you gotta just be like, it's like somebody that's like, they don't have all the brain cells there, and you do them a disservice trying to argue with them. Just let them say what they need to say and move on, because then you end up taking your brain cells down lower. You end up losing brain cells having arguments with these people.
They laughing at me because this is for the girl's name I can't even say.
I told you.
She said, I said I see. So she said Rissa. Oh, okay.
Is that what it is? Is her name Marissa? It don't look like that.
Irissa.
Oh,
Irissa.
it didn't even look like that.
I know.
But anyway,
Do you have another one?
no, you can just head back that way, I guess, if you want to.
You still talking about Lauren?
Yeah, I was just saying how I was saying you lose brain cells when you argue with people.
You know what? I get what they're saying. She didn't put a lot out. There's not a lot of music.
She's rap with the Fugees. Go the other way, Lenore. Right.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch out.
They was thinking maybe for her solo project. You know, a few
no,
more.
but if you rap with a group, you still rapping. We're talking about her being one of the best female rappers of all time.
And you know what? You had to.
People are so dumb.
No. In all fairness, you had to ask. You had to tell me. I didn't follow her with Fugees.
Oh.
So I wouldn't know her as a rapper.
Right.
I know she doesn't.
Okay.
You had to school me. Because you was like, Lenore, she was with the Fugees. I was like, oh, that's right. She did rap.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I knew her from her Lauryn Hill solo and album.
That's like somebody saying.
And her movie.
Why should Andre 3000 be in the top lyricist?
Uh-huh.
He only had one album. You're so stupid.
Well, it just shows your ignorance.
Yeah.
I showed mine. Because you had to school me and say, Lenore, she's a rapper. She did this with the Fugees. And I'm like, oh.
He only had one album.
Oh, Lord. I didn't know. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway, the BET Awards 2024 complete list of winners. There were some.
It was so much butt shaking. I didn't even recognize who the winners were.
You didn't even know who won.
Who won on this?
It was all shake ass.
Yes. Oh, and that one cute girl from Africa won 2 or 3 times. What's her name?
Oh, I know.
Was that the one? Was that the one that made the comment about being
Tyler, whatever her name is.
Talked about color.
Yeah.
She made that comment, and people got on her about saying she's colored.
Yeah, colorism or something.
Colorism.
What street are we on? I think we're going in.
This is 83.
Now it's doing it again.
It's
saying, I know. It's saying, do you want this order? I said yes. It said gave it to another driver.
Oh,
see,
man.
So it gave it to somebody that's closer.
So there's nothing you can do about going quicker. It's just where you're located.
No, it's where you located.
Oh, well.
You're right. You didn't even know who won half the stuff.
No.
Because all you saw was titties and booties.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. You're not going to get people to come to the BET Awards like Beyonce and them.
No. And
they showed Sexy Red in the audience throwing money like strippers. And she was dancing. Everybody was like, go Sexy, go Sexy. And I was sitting here going, during the show? And it's the people that was around her was like, you could tell she was in the good seats. Because it was people that's probably industry people, and they was just kind of like this. Like, you are the ghetto as all ghetto.
Yeah. That you don't normally see real big names there. And you keep forgetting it's not just music, right? I thought, well, BET is mostly music, but
no, they do
producers, and they did
actor and all this other stuff.
Yeah, they did. Because Halle Bailey.
She was nominated.
She was nominated. Her sister performed for the Usher thing. You can't go wrong with Chloe. She does well.
I'm surprised Chloe had on clothes.
I know.
She still was twerking and stuff.
I know. She had her little bodysuit on. Taraji, in my opinion, she messed up in a lot of places.
She messed up with the Keith Lee and Jordan.
I felt bad for her on that one. Passing the roses out. I'm like, Taraji, I know you act and all, but this is improv time, boo. You need to fix that one up.
So overall, Kendrick won.
Okay.
Now, I thought about Drake when he won because he really shouldn't have won. He won for Best Hip Hop Male, and he really didn't do anything last year. And Drake's line in one of his diss songs, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody give him a Grammy right now. And that was funny. McDonald's, Rollins, and Haynes. So, left.
I'm in the lane.
Okay. That was funny. Because every time he opened his mouth, they give him an award. They give him an award.
You know what?
So that's what he does say. Kendrick does get an award.
Because he's good.
Or just people love him. That's why.
Don't be hating.
That was hating. That was hating.
That's favor.
That was hating. But I thought that was funny.
Yeah, so there were some moments with Taraji messed up. There were some moments of dresses that she had on. I'm like, ooh. That one at the end Really?
Her hair and makeup never looked good.
No, it didn't look good.
I don't know who was doing her makeup
but
and her
I
hair.
love her. I love her. You know, in spite of there was some area and moments where she was funny.
And it's hard to carry. Believe me, from somebody who has hosted shows.
Yeah.
It takes watch this guy. It takes a lot to host a show.
Host the whole show.
It's a lot of energy.
And you're getting the
Yeah,
energy
put your
from
thing
the
on.
audience, and you may not get it. So you got to pull.
And Taraji is not a comedian.
No.
So
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He's causing
that truck.
and so her not being a comedian is even harder.
Yeah.
To be funny.
Yeah.
So I'll give it to her.
Yeah.
Because I know what it's like to host a show.
Yeah.
Now, believe it or not, I thought B. Simone was funny, even though I don't like her.
Is that the one that said, what's his name? Calling
him ugly.
Ah, I laughed. Who is she?
DC, you ugly.
Who is
B.
she?
Simone, she a comedian.
She's funny.
She normally irritate the heck out of me, but I thought she was funny in that moment.
She kept saying he ugly, and she kept putting her hand up over his face. That was cute.
Answer me turning this way, DC, because and you know him. You couldn't hear what he was saying, but you know he was saying something. You know he was. She's like, I got the mic. You can't hear. I can't hear you.
She funny. That was
so I like that. I like that. I like that. And I normally don't like B. Simone.
Yeah. I did. Now, you guys, if you've been following our show, woo! I'm so glad they talked about voting.
All right, you talk about that. I don't need to take them in.
Got it.
All right.
You got the information?
Yeah.
Voting. The thing that I did like when Killer Mike won his award, you know Killer Mike is going to say, first of all, letting everybody know he was worthy of that award and all that he's done. Yes. But when he was talking about he's been talking about voting from like day one. And they were trying to get people to probably get in their heads, take voting serious. Whether you like the candidate or not, write in Mickey Mouse, whoever you need to write in, but exercise your right to vote. Kids, 18 and older, vote. It's so important. And they did stress that whole night. Even for Taraji being on the phone with Vice President Kamala. Vote. And here's the thing that Killer Mike is trying to get people to understand. Your local government, your mayors, your politicians on the local area, your sheriffs, your judges, your everybody on that lower level, yes, they affect you because you're in that city, you're in that state. Come on, y'all. Don't be thinking about the top all the time with comb over, Biden, and all that's going on in the White House. The lower levels of voting. So I did appreciate them talking about voting. Even Taraji saying stuff that I be saying. You know what, y'all? Quit being stupid. Go and do your research. Look up these laws. They're getting ready to what? I don't know what states she was talking about. We can look up ourselves. Where they going to be arresting homeless people? They got a lot of people to arrest in certain cities because a lot of cities you go to, there's a whole community of homeless people. Imagine all of those people in jail. Some of them got some mental issues and other issues that's going on in their lives. She was challenging everybody, go look up these laws. Go look and see how this is impacting you. Go do your research. Go do your homework. So that was definitely one of the things that they talked about in the show that I am so happy. Killer Mike, when he was on The View, they did challenge him. Said, well, Killer Mike, who you going to support at the top level? And people always try to do that. I noticed. Don't let them do that to you. You don't need to tell nobody who you voting for. My sister and I, we're not Republican or Democratic. We're independent. It's really hard for us as independent to do primary voting. That's the problem. Because as a primary voting, you got to specify what party you are. I don't like that. And I'm hoping that they'll add that third party. Because you got people that are voting, that are running in the third party. You may want to vote for them. I don't know. But staying home is not important. It's not the good thing to do that right now. So that was one of the things that Killer Mike had to answer. He said, you guys, I may be Democratic and I would support a Republican in my city because I need to be able to sit at the table with them to make things happen. So we already, with party, whatever party you are, people using that against each other and fighting with each other and not supporting each other because you're a Republican or you're Democratic or you're independent. I got mad at my cousin. He's 20 something, maybe 24, 25. I can't remember how old he is, but he's in that young age. You voting? You gonna vote this? Nah, my voting don't count. Nah, I ain't gonna vote. And that's the ones that I get like, really? Do you know your voting counts when you walk into a courtroom and you're in front of a judge that has some issues? He has a bad record. She has a bad record. She may be racist. She may not be a good judge. God forbid you don't have to come across this judge. You could have had a say-so in that judge being in office. Your mayor, the city you're living in, the laws regarding your school, the schools, if you got kids in the school districts. There's so many things on the local level that we can be a part of and make a decision or try to be strong in numbers so you and your friends can all vote if y'all don't like certain judges in the city because some guy, one of your friends' brother got in trouble and that judge was hard on young men like him, young black boys, and he said, nah, he going to jail for so many years. And y'all all together going, oh man, we could have voted for this judge not be in. Our voting does count. So I was trying to tell my cousin that. So it is important.
You forgot they take a long time.
I know, God. I'm talking. I'm like, this is a long time that I'm talking, but I'm talking mainly with the voting thing.
Oh, because she hate talking, y'all.
But that was one part of that show that I did.
She cannot stand to talk by herself.
Nope.
All right, go ahead. Let's
So
make sure these people behind her.
Let's see. Yeah, we forget. You should have taken that in.
Because
you probably could have finished the segment by yourself.
Yeah. Make a right on Rollins. Okay. So you done with that, right?
Yeah, with the voting part of it. So anything else you want to share about the show?
You talked about Kamala Harris saying they not like us.
Yeah, I didn't talk about that, but I did say they brought in the.
And then her talking about she was in the streets.
She was black that night.
She talking about I've been in the streets, girl. Get out of here.
She put her black card out and then even greeted her because they both Howard University graduates.
Mm-hmm.
Which way?
Right. You know. But anyway. All right. So that was it. Anything else for that stupid show? The Usher tribute we said wasn't good. I didn't think it was good.
It was good and bad. There was some good things about it.
Like what?
I did enjoy a lot of.
And then they pierced him out, blurted him out because he cussed so much.
He did
in the right lane.
He did take a long time in his speech.
He always takes a long time.
And
he talks too much.
He even said he talks a lot. So right there, Usher, no.
And they used to perform.
Yeah.
Why didn't he perform?
I'd rather he had did it other than the women. I did enjoy the first guy, like I said. I liked his Gambino. He wasn't dressed right though. He dressed like he was going to a picnic.
None of them dressed right.
You could have did better, my brother. But other than that,
I did like how MC Light, she was better this year with talking.
Oh.
Because last year, remember I said she speaks correct English and everything when she's on the other Grammys or whatever. But then when she does the BET Awards, so this time she spoke the same way. So somebody must have said something. Don't try to talk different when you at the BET Awards.
That's true.
Speak the same way you speak when you around everybody else.
Yes. I did appreciate them constantly talking about country music.
Yeah, I did like how they brought country music into it.
With the roots. It's our roots. Cowboy came from us.
Yes.
A lot of that.
Well, I told you, and we was arguing that. I told you that.
I heard all of that before, but
make
I'm
it
just
right
saying.
up here.
And then I did appreciate. I know you had a different opinion. I liked Will Smith's song, his collaboration with Kirk Franklin. I did. It was one of those. It was one of those songs like "I Believe I Can Fly" or R. Kelly.
You know why I didn't? You know why he was in his lowest? Because you decided to go up on stage and slap the hell out of Chris Rock. That's why you at your lowest.
Oh boy.
You did that. Nobody else. Some people get put in their lowest and they don't have no control over it. It's like I was just going minding my own business, and the devil attacked me. And now I feel like I'm in hell, and I need God and everybody to pull me up out of it.
He came from a place where if you do make bad decisions, if you do go down the wrong road,
right, he was okay.
Come on and heal from it. Recover. Lift your head up.
I think they thought the audience was gonna jump up and down more than what they did.
That audience wasn't that live.
Not for that.
But
for Sexy Red, no. With all them, they was jumping up and down.
Oh yeah.
That's a Sexy Red audience.
Yeah, that was definitely.
When they brought out the cast of the different world, it was, you could hear pin drop. And it's like, don't nobody care about the cast of the different world.
College.
And Debbie Allen. And Debbie Allen came out. She never been with them.
No.
That's big, dumb, Sexy Red, shake your ass crowd.
Right.
They didn't even appreciate that.
Right.
But when Sexy Red was up there, go Sexy, go Sexy, go Sexy, go Sexy, go Sexy. My baby daddy, my baby daddy, my baby daddy. My booty hole is brown. My booty hole is brown. They was jumping up and down for that.
Oh my God.
But you bring out the cast of Different World.
Yes.
You bring out Debbie Allen.
Yes.
And the pen could drop.
Yeah. That you could tell what type the audience was that.
And you talked about Mike, right? What's his name?
Killer Mike.
They didn't even cheer for him.
He said, y'all don't even know who I am. I'm gonna tell you who I am.
But if Sexy Red came up there, go Sexy, go Sexy, go Sexy.
And she wasn't all that to me.
Okay, slow down. It's right here on the left. 2454. Might be this house, yeah. Go Sexy.
She wasn't all that.
Watch out, no, you close to this van.
I see him.
Go Sexy.
McDonald's, leave at door.
Meet at door.
Uh-oh. Just don't meet me with a dog.
If you hear a dog drop, leave it. If I hear a dog drop, y'all, and y'all, even though y'all say leave at door, I don't leave it at the door. I mean meet at door. I leave it. If I hear a dog, I leave it. I don't let you open the door and decide you want to fight with your dog. Then stay in. So let's see what happens here with Lenora. But yeah, the BET Awards, we all know they ghetto. It's all ghetto. And I think they trying to change the narrative, but nah, not as long as you keep inviting, people like Sexy Red and all of them. You trying to get that audience, that young audience. They don't watch television. So I don't know who the people that are producing this show, but that audience doesn't watch television. They on the internet and stuff. So I don't know. Unless you try to create a moment, maybe that's it. You trying to go viral. So you trying to create a moment, and you don't care as much as them actually watching the she laughing. Why she laughing? Let's see what happened when she come back. Cause she laughing. Could have been a dog. Let's see. Why you laughing?
Cause didn't you hear him bark?
I knew it. Did he come out?
It was funny because when she opened
you was
the door,
laughing when you came back. I said it must have been a dog.
Because I didn't know where to put it if I did leave it. Because it's one of those where the door can open up over it.
Yeah.
So she right at the door. She opened it. I said, I wasn't sure where to leave it because you said leave it with you. Meet it. I said, make sure you close that door. I hear him. She started laughing. It's fine. You did okay.
You got any more water? I'm going through this water, y'all.
It means you're dehydrated.
It means I'm dehydrated. I can look at my hands and tell that. They look all chapped. You want to get out? What are you trying to do?
I reached it, but I had a cramp. Let me back up so I won't be in her thing.
It don't matter if you in her thing. And her
But the screen was down. He had a big bark.
So he was a big dog.
Yes.
And
yes,
they jump through screens. We seen that on YouTube. The big dogs be jumping through screens. You crack me up.
If I turn wrong, question. You still on?
Yeah, we still on.
Okay.
They riding with us.
That's right.
If you want to take a dog, ride with me or something.
If you were riding with us yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
We left the wrong order at the.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't do that when you're driving.
We had 2 orders from one place. No, from 2 places. And Lenore, I said who it was when she grabbed the
I
bag,
wasn't paying attention.
and she took the wrong bag and dropped it off
We
at
had
the person's
Popeyes
door.
and Dunkin' Donuts. I
And-
took a Popeyes order to a Dunkin' Donuts person.
And the Dunkin' Donut to the
Oh,
Popeyes.
she was on the phone.
The
when I
lucky
pulled
thing
up.
is they lived around the corner from each other.
Thank you, God.
So before the other lady, we even got hers and switched it. And the other one, she had just opened the door and got it. And we was like, oh, wrong one.
Yeah.
So it worked out.
Oh, thank you.
We want the funk. Hey. Okay, never mind.
So yeah, other than that, I'm trying to think of what else was good other than
That
the
was
voting, other than Will Smith's collaboration with Kurt Franklin.
Which I didn't like, but
I
you
liked
liked
it.
it.
I liked
You
it.
liked
And I like anything with a choir sound to it.
Yeah.
It's one of those inspirational songs.
Yeah.
He may get negative reviews from the church because people are always pulling down Kurt Franklin.
Okay.
But other than that, I liked it. It was cool.
I just felt like I felt like it was too dark.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's the moment he was probably feeling when he wrote.
Oh, the pushing of lesbianism.
Yeah, that was the agenda. You could
I don't
tell.
care if you're a lesbian, but every performance doesn't have to be a lesbian.
Even Niecy,
Yes.
and her partner saying we're the first
Nobody cares.
gay couple to give an actual award.
What does that
And I'm sitting
mean?
there going,
Married couple, not gay.
married.
Who
That's right.
cares?
I said, okay.
Just give out the award.
We don't care about your sexuality or anything. I get it. I get the agenda, but it was too
Don't
much in my
shove that
face.
down our throats.
In my face. Even for what's her name? Was it Coco? To come at Usher's wife
Yeah.
and then come at him.
And then Tatiana, whatever her name is, and dancing like Michael Jackson.
I get it.
And then I don't know what they was doing. Crawling on the floor with each other.
I get it. Hey.
It's like, give it up. Okay. I was gonna mention Rick Ross.
What about him?
Rick Ross was attacked in Canada over Drake.
Come on, Kim. What was he doing in Canada? That's Drake's domain. Kendrick better be careful too. He may get hurt.
Y'all know Rick Ross like to troll all the time.
Yeah.
So somebody who was actually there gave the whole story. Apparently he had a show with Waka. Okay, it was another rapper. And as he was leaving off of his set, he told the DJ to play They Not Like Us. Okay?
No, Kim.
But the guy who was there said that wasn't the problem. Ooh, what's going on?
This bumps.
Oh. He said, let me see, which way we gonna go?
Just straight or what? Or twice? Oh, you want until you get a ring?
Yeah, I don't want to go to turn on 83. When you get on 83, make a right. I'm not trying to go way out, you know. As he was leaving, he made the DJ play They Not Like Us. Now, a person who was there said, this is the story. He was there, he said. A couple of guys came up to him. It was some white rappers who are in there or whatever.
From Canada.
Yeah, and they said that was disrespectful for you to play They Not Like Us in Canada. And they said Rick Ross was like, he wasn't trying to hear it. And they said, tell him, can you have the DJ turn that off? That's disrespectful. And according to this person, Rick Ross was like, no, Rick Ross ain't gonna turn off. I don't even know why they would even go up to Rick Ross. And then he started clowning them. You know what I'm saying? He probably was saying something about BBL Drizzy and stuff like that.
Lord.
And then it started getting a heated conversation. And the one guy said something or tried to hit Rick Ross or something.
Oh, no.
And then Rick Ross threw his drink or something like that.
Oh, God.
And then a fight, they all started fighting, and Rick Ross bodyguards was kind of helping out.
Yeah.
And they rushed Rick Ross out. Hold on. I don't know. No, absolutely not.
No.
I don't even know where that place is.
Oh.
So I said no.
We've never been there.
If I see a town I never heard of you, and it's a high amount, that means I'm going far.
That's
So I
far.
said no.
Yeah.
So I declined that one.
Okay.
So it got to a fight. They rushed Rick Ross out of there, the police, I guess. And Rick Ross bodyguards got beat up.
By who?
the people that was jumping on them. They was jumping on them.
What?
But Rick
You
Ross
have to
was
fire
gone.
them.
Yeah, he was gone by then. The police got him out of there.
Okay.
So they took the hit like they were supposed to. That's what I'm
They're
paying you to do.
bodyguards.
Bodyguards.
Wow.
So they showed the film. You can see the film of them jumping on the bodyguard and all that stuff.
The crowd.
Well, the guys that was mad or whatever.
Well, of course they gonna go. There's gonna be some investigation.
So of
going
course
on, right?
you know. Well, of course you know Rick Ross is gonna film. You know he goes on Instagram immediately and laughs and makes fun of it. And then you know 50 Cent gonna say something because he can't stand Rick Ross.
Oh really?
So it's just a bunch of stuff.
Oh my God.
But here's the problem that I have with the story. Drake liked the video of Rick Ross getting jumped on. Or his people. And so people was commenting under the thing, and I even said something. I told y'all Drake is a moron. Why would you even comment?
They're defending him.
Because you can't come here now.
In his honor.
But you can't come here.
Well, we'll see.
Why would you do that?
We'll see.
Why would you okay fans jumping on somebody from a beef?
Let's see. Let's see how he's treated.
People were saying, dudes was saying you can't come to Miami.
Thank
you. You can't come to California.
He's messing
you
it up.
can't. So why would you like that?
Because
he's a moron.
He doesn't think things through. He doesn't.
He's
see
a
the
moron.
He acts like comb over.
Oh
like
my
he's
God.
above everybody. Y'all gonna take care of me. Wherever I go, I can say what I want to say.
No, you can't. Okay, you can't like a video of somebody getting jumped in your honor because now you're justifying guys to do it to you.
Thank you. When you come to the States,
now they gonna jump you. When you come to California, when you come to Miami, when you come to New York, it's stupid.
The sad thing about it, even if they,
he's a moron.
Let's just say, for sake of argument, if they can't get at him physically,
it don't matter. They're gonna get your bodyguards.
If they can't get at him physically, they're already starting a fight with everybody in the audience. So the police would be like, "Oh man, you need to just stay home,
or you can't even come.
You can't come because we can't protect you."
They had to cancel his show from Oakland.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
because of that.
When the beef started, he had a show.
Ooh.
That's
gonna hurt his money.
You just stupid.
Because most of your concerts is in you gonna have to be blackballed.
That's my thing. It's not the fact that the fans do stuff.
Yeah.
But you can't be liking posts.
Yeah.
Of a fight, an altercation in your honor. You a dummy. I told you Drake is stupid. Yeah, people don't believe me, but I told y'all.
His PR people need to be telling him.
I don't know who is. I don't think anybody. He's right. Nobody tells him what to do, I guess.
He needs a PR group to say, you know what, don't like stuff like that. Because it's going to mess up your scheduling and where you go.
Yes.
You may get death threats.
All right, we passed our hour, but I think tomorrow I want to talk about...
I want to go back and get...
You got somebody behind you.
No, I'm saying as far as what I want to take home. Go ahead.
You need to make that decision now because we're going way out the way. If you're going to turn around up here?
Yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow I want to talk about Bronny James. Where you going?
What's that?
Where you going?
I'm going working.
Oh, okay. LeBron James' son.
Oh, playing
being
on the
drafted.
Team with him.
Yeah, being drafted on the Lakers and people not liking it. They call it nepotism and all this. Do you realize black people are the only people that got a problem with nepotism?
Who else?
White people don't have no problem with nepotism. Black people the only ones that complain if somebody say, "Oh, he only there because that's his." Y'all, we can't be stupid, y'all. But we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, white people love
White
that.
people do nepotism all the time.
They've been doing that all. Look at Trump and his son.
But yet y'all gonna talk about this
son.
man. You darn right I'm gonna put my son in there.
But
I don't care what y'all saying. I would be LeBron too.
But you know what? His son is good.
Well, he's not that good to be on the Lakers, but it doesn't matter.
That's why they mad.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's my son. If he ain't that good, he gonna be that good. And if he ain't that good, he'll sit on the bench, but he'll still have on a jersey that has Lakers on it, and we can still take pictures together.
If they want to talk about nepotism, why is T.I.'s daughter on stage and nobody else's daughter was
Yes,
on BET stage?
but Aries is good, but still.
I see.
She got up there because she T.I.'s daughter. Oh, no. Nepotism. Kanye West's daughter.
Yes.
She's not good enough to be there, but I don't blame her. I'm going to sit out there and cheer for my daughter in Lion King just like anybody else. And if my daughter gets to be on a big stage because I'm Kanye West and her mom is Kim Kardashian, y'all can kiss my butt. That's how I feel. But we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Let's see how he plays. He's a rookie.
We'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll see how he plays. All right, you want to take us out?
So we did our hour that quick?
We passed the hour.
I think part of mine when you were in the McDonald's. I talked a lot about voting, but I do mean that. So
go ahead.
We have just one person on.
No.
A few people on live with us.
No, it's recording.
No, I'm saying as far as live with us.
Live is I don't know 4 people. I don't know.
Okay. But Father God, we thank you. We thank you for this Monday.
You should have turned here, but go ahead.
Well, I'm going towards Rollins. Why?
It's out the way, but that's fine. Here come a fire truck. It's faster this way because the road didn't curve. You know what? You can still back up. Back up. Hurry up. No, too late. Too late. Okay.
I didn't want to start praying until we were safe.
Okay. You know where you at now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Father God, we give you glory and honor, oh God. We thank you for another day. We thank you for another start of a week, oh God. And actually, it's start of a month, July.
Yep.
This year is going by so fast, oh God. And we're in the 7th month already in the summertime. So we thank you for another opportunity to do our show and all the topics that we've discussed. We talked about the BET Awards, how a lot of things are changing. We're in a different time now. Social media is showing a lot of stuff. And we, as I'm getting older, Lord, a lot of times I'm like looking at the youth going, oh, please help our youth, oh God. But one of the things I do pray, oh God, that people understand that our voting rights, if the voting rights are taken away, we're going backwards. Like years back when it was women were not able to vote, black people were not able to vote. And I just want people to understand the importance of voting and using our right, exercising our right to vote. Understanding.
Make a left on 45. I'm sorry.
Understanding that your local politics and government is so important as well as the top. But I know times are changing, even with our Supreme Court justices and anybody else that's in that high level, God. You're still in control. You're still God and God of all flesh. There's nothing too hard for you. We put our trust in you and our faith in you, and whatever faith that person who's listening to us, your faith needs to be in God, even more so.
Yep.
Even more so.
Yes.
So I give you glory and honor for those who chimed in on our show, praying for all of the people that are listening to us, covering their families with your blood, and angels encamped around them, keeping them and protecting them in Jesus' name. And I thank you for another show, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See y'all later.